Big up, muted mic. Big up, everybody watching. It's your boy, MarkN MUFCFAN, and we're back again for another really interesting stream, guys. And what I present to you right now is the Europa League live draw. It's going to be starting in 20 minutes time. Guys, as we gear up, I'm going to bring another explanation. I just need to grab my phone for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back so I can explain to you guys the whole draw system again, so you guys know exactly what's happening. Big up to you, GB. Yeah, bro, 101, 1,100 subs. It's on a roll. We're rolling to 2K, and we got to get Drex there with us. We got to get D-Hub Sports in there with us, guys. Big up to you guys coming in. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to you, Frankie. Glory, glory. Manchester United, my brother, how you doing this morning? I hope you're well. It's Friday. It's midday. United in Europe, it's the biggest day. It's more exciting than the Champions League draw, I tell you guys, because you know what? Everyone's watching. Let's bet money now, guys. There's more viewers watching the Europa League draw today than the Champions League yesterday. You know why? Because United is playing, guys. And this is something that makes everyone want to watch. Big up to Halftime with Vegeta. What's good, brother? Big up to you, Compose. Big up to Courtney French. Bro, you know it's true. We sell all the news. Even every agent who wants to get more money for their players, they link them to United. They link them to United, bro. And they get more money. You know what I mean? They get the deals done because United. You know, when a journalist want to sell some news, oh, United. Someone tripped and fell and sneezed too hard. Manchester United, you know, is that a problem in training? He tripped. I mean, he fell. He sneezed too hard. Are the team doctors not working? Guys, you know, it's some funny stuff going on here, guys. Big up to everybody joining. It's your boy. You know what it is, guys. Smash those early likes. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes today on this stream. It's a Man United stream, so the Man United fans should be here today, guys, supporting the thing. Big up to everybody joining. You know what? Let me just double check something in here. Let me go grab my phone. I have this kind of shared screen presentation thing that I'm going to do for you guys. Just give me one moment so I can just grab that, guys. I'll be right back with you in a snappy second, right? 1 second, guys. 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Right, guys, let's go. Sorry about that. Your boy is back. My phone, misplaced it, found it, got it. Let's get the presentation for you guys. Let me just share it with the screen so we can explain what's happening. We need Botswana Blatter to give us a favorable draw. Well, if you had, you know what I mean, I like Jack Warner, it might be more favorable. You know what I'm saying? Big up to those who know. You know what I mean? Another Trinidadian, one of those things. Big up, big up, big up, guys. Hold on, let me just do this really quickly. So, guys, what are your thoughts? What are your expectations so far? You know what I mean? It's going to be very, very interesting, guys, because guess what? Manchester United, like I keep telling everyone, we are the talk of the town. Everyone wants to talk about United. Everyone wants to know about United, guys. And at the end of the day, you know what it is. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Let me just export this. Boom. It's my screen might flicker, guys. Don't stress too much. I'm right here. Just getting the new presentation up for you guys so that we can carry the show on because it's really interesting. Tottenham going to win. Daniel Martin is coming in saying Tottenham is going to win. Big up to Daniel Martin in the building, the Tottenham fan. Well, let's see how the draw goes. You know, lots of teams talk about winning competitions, but they are yet, guys, to actually, you know what I'm saying, fight on multiple fronts and do these things that they talk about. They usually struggle. You know, Arsenal is one of those teams. Tottenham is another one as well. I'm not going to laugh at them. You know what I mean? They have been performing well. You know, some people would say after their stunning win this weekend, they might be better contenders than United. But at the end of the day, do they have the pedigree? Do they have that European pedigree? I'd say likely not. Not as much as Manchester United, guys. And this currently, guys, is the information on the Champions League pots. There it is. Let me make it really big on the screen so you guys can see it. Can you see it, guys? Let me know in the comments if you guys can see it. I'm going to drop myself off in the back. Hold on. Right. Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Right, guys. So tell me if you could see all the teams there. Those are the pots. Let's start with pot 1, which features the best teams in the competition. Roma, Man United, Porto, Ajax, Rangers, Frankfurt, Lazio, Tottenham, and Slavia Praha. Guys, and this is the part, it's ranked based on coefficient. So the teams are ranked from 1 to 8 according to their 1 to 9 according to their coefficients and performances in Europe. And you know what? United deserves to be in second place. Roma has been a little bit more consistent, but at the same time, Tottenham is at the bottom. So that shows you where, you know, the likelihood is of the top teams in that group. But let's move on to part 2. Real Sociedad, AS Alkmaar, Braga, Olympiacos, Lyon, PAOK, Fenerbahce, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Ferencváros. And guys, look at those two teams right there. Fenerbahce is going to be featuring 2 former United players in Fred and Amrabat. PAOK is another club that has one of our youngsters in the likes of Shola Shoretiri, guys. Lyon boasts the likes of the young Englishman, Angel Gomez. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, an interesting group. That's an interesting group, guys. Part 3, we look at Karabag, Galatasaray, Victoria Plzen, Bodo Glimt, Union SG, Dynamo Kiev, Ludogorets, Midtjylland, and Malmo FC, guys. Some decent teams so far up to part 3. Let's get into part 4, and it's Athletic Club Bilbao, I believe, Hoffenheim, OG Nice, Anderlecht, 20, Besiktas, FCSB, RFS, and Elfsborg. You know what I mean? 20 is a club that was worked at by Erik ten Hag. Anderlecht interested in getting the services of Christian Eriksen. An Athletic Club, well, of course, you know they're going to be featuring the likes of Nico Williams. So that's not a bad group, guys. It's some interesting groups that we can see in the league phase draw for the Europa League as we get ready for the competition to, you know, the draw to get underway, guys. Let me just sort something out really quickly right now so I could bring the live information on the minute for each and every one of you. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Let's get the Europa League draw underway, guys. Are you excited? Yesterday's draw was really, really exciting, guys. I don't know how you might be feeling about it, but to me, no Sevilla, no Villarreal. We're going to be okay, says Campos. And I think so as well, my brother. I think so as well. Frankie says, big up to everyone in the chat. And big up. It's starting soon. Let's see. Let's see as we get ready for the kickoff of the live draw. It's going to be starting in exactly 9 minutes, guys. Yeah, and we're there. We're there. So let me give you guys a little freshen up. You know what I mean? I'm going to drop the link in the comments. Kenny, if you want to come in, broski. Right? The link is there. let me give you guys a little bit of an explanation again as to the way it is going to be played. Now, this was the Champions League. This is the same exact format, guys. And let's explain from here. As you know, there are 36 teams that will be competing in the Europa League this season, right? 36 teams. Now, the league phase begins where each team will play 8 games. There are 4 home games and 4 away games. Now, each of those games are going to be featuring a different opponent. So we're going to be playing 8 separate opponents. You understand, guys? So it's going to be 8 games against 8 different teams. Here is the fun part. You're going to play 1 game at home and the other game away. And that's how the tournament is going to go. So the first day is probably it could be a home game. The second game will probably be an away game. The following game will be at home. And the following game after that will be away. That's the order, the current order of things. You know what I mean? Not Yali, I'll save that comment and star it right there. If you guys want to predict the group that United will make from the list of teams that you have seen, predict the group of teams that United could be drawn against. Now, I remind you guys, United could be drawn against. Let me see if I can load this up again. Hold on 1 second. Right. Now look at it. Let me just put the teams up one more time. Now, United can be drawn against one of the teams that are in the pot with them, and they will have to be drawn against 2 teams from part 2, 2 teams from part 3, and 2 teams from part 4 to complete the round robin group of 8 teams. So guys, let's see how it works out, right? So let's see how it works out. Who is the possible team that United will be drawn against in their group in part 1 from part 1? Let me know in the comments. Write down your 8 teams there, and we will review them at the end of the draw to see who got it right or was the closest. Yeah, we could get some right horrible games, bro. We could get some right horrible away games. It could be, though, but you know what? I hope we get Frankfurt. I hope we get Lyon. I hope we get who else? Maybe, maybe a light Boda Glimt, and maybe a Anderlecht and a 20. That way I could go to all the away games because they're not too far. They're within they're not too far. I could get to them. Big up Slavia Prague. We will play against 2 teams. Yeah. 2 teams. My bad. 2 teams from part 1. So it's 2 teams from every part, right? So make your choices, guys. Drop them in the comments. These are the list of teams currently. Let me make it big on the screen so you guys could see. 2 teams from part 1, 2 teams from part 2, 2 teams from part 3, 2 teams from part 4. Make your choices. Drop them in the comments. Let's see how it goes. And that way I could bring it to you guys united, and we can see who gets the best, who was the closest. And that's going to be some fun. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get into the Europa League as I present to you the group stage ballots, and the pots will be confirmed shortly. Boom. We're going to have the same system like yesterday. All the teams are going to drop up in the resulting pots. So we're going to see it live. I'm going to have it up on the screen for everyone to see. Don't worry about it. Your boy got you guys covered. I'm already there, set up like yesterday. So yeah, you're going to see it, guys. We're going to be there. You know what I mean? Big up. So guys, make your comments. Let me now get into explaining the possibility, what is the actual rules going forward as well, right? So let me get into that explanation as well so I can help you guys out. For those of you who are still unclear as to the rules of the tournament. Right, so 8 games per team, 8 different opponents. This is how it's going to look for us in the Europa League currently as we go forward. Right, the draw. As you know, part 1, like we were explaining just now, please, easy group for United. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, Boda could give us a bloody nose. Nah, bro, we'll smash up Blow the Glint, bro. I'll save this, Kenny. I'll save this for you, Kenny. Big up. We will talk about that. So let's recant in part one. United are going to be drawn against two teams from part one. They're going to be drawn against two teams from part two. Now, the interesting thing is that the first team that is drawn and placed into their group, which is their group of 8, right? So when if United's name is one of the first names drawn, then what happens after that is they then do a manual draw for one of the 8 teams in the group stage that does not include Tottenham Hotspurs. When that draw takes place, the team that they draw, after which it will be randomized. The rest of teams will be randomized and placed in by the AI. So now it's going to be a luck of the draw, guys. You know what I mean? And it's live, guys. The group stage has begun. Let's go. Europa League. It's warming up. It is heating up, guys. So let's keep explaining so you guys can get to understand, right? So we talked about the pots and the draw, and now let's talk about the knockout phase, the first round. Now, there will be 36 teams competing. Each team's playing their round of 8 games. Now, if the top 8 teams, meaning the teams with the most points after 8 games are played, will be automatically moved into the round of 16 as the seeded 8 teams. And when I say the seeded 8 teams, I mean that the seeded 8 teams refer to teams that will play the away leg at home. So their first game would be away versus their opponents that are yet to be decided from 9 through 24. And then they get the final game at home, which is an advantage always to the home team playing the final leg at home, because the knockout phase has 2 legs. The first phase is 1 game against each team. You only play 1 game at each team in the first phase of competition. So moving on to that, in the knockout round, the first 8 teams will be placed from the order of 1, 3, 5, and 7 onto the left of the table. From 2, 4, 6, and 8 will be placed to the right-hand side of the table, right? And the teams from 9 through 16, the winners, who will become the final 8 teams to join the round of 16, they will be equally rated in 1, 3, 5, and 7, who will be placed on the right next to the previous 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th. And then 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th from the qualified round will meet 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th from the round of 8 direct qualifiers. So, guys, if you understand that, then it's pretty easy from there. As you know, United must try to qualify as one of the top 8 teams so we can secure that home game in the return fixture of the 2-team tie in the knockout round. If not, we'd have to play 2 extra games. That might be quite telling in this season, guys. You know what I mean? So this is how the road to the final would look. Now, as I was explaining to you, let's just say the teams in pink, you know, the brackets in pink. Let me make this really big so you guys can see it better. The brackets in pink would basically be the first group qualifiers, the automatic 8. And the brackets in light green is where the teams who play in the round of 16, qualifying round from 9 through 24, they will fill the green spots. Do you understand, guys? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you understand clearly my explanation. If you guys need me to explain it one more time, I have no problem, because at the end of the day, this is all about you guys. You know what I mean? Big up. And I know it's kind of complicated, but I would say yesterday the Champions League draw was super exciting, and I expect today's draw to be even more exciting, guys, because you know what? It presents an opportunity for us to see some really amazing games and fixtures that we were not likely to be seen with the previous type of format that it had. Now, Let's get into it, guys. If you're not watching, the draw is about to go live. I'm waiting for my buddies to show up, pull up, and join me. Let's go. Smash the likes, guys. Don't forget, let's try to get to 100 likes today. It's going to be amazing if we could do that. Share the channel around. You know what I mean? Road to 2K is here, my friends. Let's get there. Help your boy MarkN MUFC fan grow this channel to be one of the biggest in the YouTube space. Not just because you love Man United, but because you love football and your boy has good jokes. What do you think? Yo, it's going to be some fun times this week. And the draw is about to get underway as they welcome the host onto the stage, guys. Yo, this intro is kind of cool. The new Europa League intro is kind of cool, guys. Woo, I'm hearing it it's pretty nice. It's kind of better than the last song that they had, you know what I mean? Oh, whoa. That wasn't too fun, right? Oh, whoa. All right, guys, let's get into it as the draw. The match calendar, match day 1 should begin on the 21st of September, guys, as they get ready for the draws and the highlights. Let's be here. Let's be square because it's going to be some fun times, guys. And this is the match calendar. Let me bring that out to the stage. Bring it back so you guys can see the pots. Glenn Stromberg is one of the presenters today, the Atalanta cult hero, the Swedish former talented player, one of the the club legends that won the Europa League before in his past for his club, stalwart for football in his country as he walks on stage with the Europa trophy and presents it to the crowd. Big up to Glenn Stromberg. He's talking about how big it was, for Atalanta to win the Europa League so long, being one of the smallest clubs in Italy from where they came from to where they are going. He could have never dreamed it, but he was so happy to be alive to experience it as well. Oh, Liverpool fans are not gonna like this one. He's talking about how to go and destroy Liverpool at home in their backyard. Oh my goodness. Smash the like buttons, please. It helps the channel grow, guys, immensely. Please don't forget to do that if you have the chance. You know what I mean? Thank you in advance. Oh, the final of the Europa League played in Spain at Atletico Bilbao Stadium, guys. That's going to be interesting. That's not too far. Catch a flight. We're going to be there. Who says live vlogs this season from your boy MarkN? Who says live vlogs? I say live vlogs. Big up, more content coming to you guys. I'm going to try to do my best to bring you some ever-changing and evolving content. Big up. Yeah, you know, this is why I've been hammering about Rabiot, bro, because we're going to need some extra midfield specials in there. We're going to need some backup. It's going to be a long one. Courtney French, hope we close the transfer window strong. We need to get squad depth with all these games and up and coming injuries. 100%, broski. 100%. It's going to be very interesting to see how we operate going forward into the transfer window. Aritz Aduriz is the final UEFA ambassador who's coming on, the former striker for Atletico Bilbao is coming on to be part of the hosting. Let's see how it goes, guys. It's going to be interesting. So Adioriz is talking about his experience and all the times and good nights he had scoring and playing in the Europa League, representing Athletic Bilbao. He's not an English speaker, so guys, forgive me. It takes me a little while to do the translation. I do speak Spanish as well, a little bit, not a major, so it's a little bit. It takes me a while to get the translation down. But basically, he recounted one of his favorite moments in the Champions League and how he's excited to see that Bilbao is back there again, and hopefully they can do more and make better memories than he had. You know what I mean? Big up. I also hope that the window is not over as well, Frankie. Good game, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, good game. Yeah, blah. But guys, don't forget, drop in the comments, pick your 8 teams that will play against Man United in the draw for the Europa League fixture. 2 teams from part 1, 2 teams from part 2, 2 teams from part 3, 2 teams from part 4. Drop them in the comments, guys. We will be reacting to them at the end of the stream, and let's see who gets the closest, you know what I mean, to choosing Man United's opponents on their way to Europa League glory this season. Watch the space. Hermoso could be coming in alongside Rabiot. Don't forget. There's some deals to be done. Come on, Frankie. Trust me. You're gonna like the rabbit. He's gonna do well. He's gonna hop around in a quick, appear and disappear, slot passes here and there, and break up plays here and there. He's going to be doing like a Swiss Army knife of the French type. You know what I'm saying? We need the group of death. Jesus Christ. Brendan! It's a new era in the competition system, guys. Throughout the many iterations previously, this is very different, guys. A way that we're going to see a lot of big games, big teams play against each other more frequently. You know what I mean? Imagine Roma, Real Madrid, Roma, Porto, Roma, Ajax, Roma, Frankfurt, Roma, Real Sociedad, Roma, Galatasaray, Porto plays Lyon, Porto plays Fenerbahce, Porto plays Bilbao, Porto plays Tottenham, Lazio. These are the kind of games we're going to be getting live this year, guys. It's going to be fun times watching football. I know lots of you guys, the misses, are going to be angry with you because you're going to be watching a lot more football this season. Yeah, I got to drink some ginger tea, guys. Ginger and lime. It's what I've been drinking. 5-6 cups of this tea. Look at the size of this thing. You know what I mean? Look at the size of that thing. Weird cup. Found it when I moved in here. Part 1, like I said, guys, it's featuring the top 9 qualifying teams based on coefficient ranking. Part 2, the second 8. Part 3, so on, and part 4, and so on. Right, so guys, the computer is going to select randomly the teams from part 2, part 3, part 4. They're also going to select, randomly one of the teams out of part 1. The first team drawn against will be done manually. In the first round, no team will be drawn against a team of their own nationality, guys. In the first round. Brandon, I agree with you, brother. But you know what? I had a dream this morning that we got the group of that as well. So that's why I was like, why did you say that, bro? Why? Why did you say that, buddy? Tell me. You know what I mean? Big up, guys. Big up to all of you joining. Don't forget, guys, smash the like for your boy, MarkN. All right, so let's bring this section into the play. Boom. I'm gonna bring it down so you can see a little bit of the graphics, guys. Don't stress. Your boy got you guys covered. This is the graphic right now. Shit. Like we explained, it's a repeated procedure for every single part, every single team, unless they are drawn and their fixture lists are filled previously based on different mathematics with the AI. The calendar for the dates and fixtures of matches will be released on Saturday, guys. So it's getting exciting in here. Let's see who's the first team to be drawn, guys. The draw is about to begin. Let's go. I think we're going to be drawn first, guys. I think we're going to be drawn first. What are your chances? What are the chances in the chat? Let me know. Do you think United is going to be drawn first? I think United is going to be the first team drawn. I just can't believe it, but I think that's what's going to happen. It's going to be Man United, guys. It looks like it. No, it's Rangers. Oh, man, it was Rangers. Oh, Yali, why you got to do it like that, bro? Play the game. Have some fun with your boy MarkN, bro. It's Rangers. All right, guys, let's get to the Rangers section. Let's see how it's looking for Rangers as their teams are going to be drawn now. Let's see, guys. It's Rangers. And their opponents, he just pushed the button. Let's see if they're going to be in the group of death, knocked out after the first 4 games, or they might fight for the right to party. Big up. Hopefully I didn't, hit the right note there. Oh, Malmo. They're away to Nice. They drew Nice. They drew Man United away. Tottenham at home. Union SG. Malmo away. FSB at home. Nice away. Olympiacos away. And Lyon. Oh my goodness. Rangers are getting knocked out by the 4th game. We got Rangers, guys. We got Rangers. Up next, AS Roma. AS Roma is up next, guys. AS Roma opponents are going to be drawn now. Let's see in the comments. They're at home to Eintracht Frankfurt. They travel into Tottenham Hotspurs. They hold Braga. Travel to AS Akma. They travel to San Chiliwas. They travel to Bilbao. Wow. Yeah, they got Spurs got both Roma and Rangers. That's crazy, bro. Roma's going to knock them out. They also got Eintracht Frankfurt, Union SG, Elfsborg as well, and Braga. Dynamo Kiev as well. Eintracht Frankfurt, my buddy's team. Leo, bro, your team is here. Your team got selected. They're up. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the Frankfurt games. He's already trying to get the tickets in. Let's see how it goes, guys. Frankfurt looks like they're gonna draw Manchester United. Slavia Praha, Ferencváros, Olympic Lyon, Victoria Pilsen, Midtjylland, and they got Besiktas, guys. So I'll call the list out again as it appears. I'll call it out for you guys as well. Sparta, Slavia Praha, Lyon, Besiktas, RFS, Victoria Plzen, Roma, Fenerbahce, and Midtjylland. FC Porto is next, guys. FC Porto is next to be drawn. Let's see, Porto. Let's go. Who are you getting, Porto? You're going to get United. I can smell it. You're getting United. I can smell it. They get Lazio, Olympiacos, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Bodo Glimt, Hoffenheim, and Anderlecht. Porto getting a decent lineup of opponents. Gonna be some good games from various conferences, guys. And Slavia Praga is next. So Porto drew Man United at home. Porto first game is against Man United. Lazio, Olympiacos, Tel Aviv, Midtjylland, Border Glimt, Hoffenheim, and Anderlecht. Now, let's see what's going on with Sparta Praha. Slavia Praha, they already have Eintracht Frankfurt. Now 7 more opponents. I think United is going to be drawn here as well. Fenerbahce, PAOK is announced. Ludogorets, Anderlecht, Ajax, Bilbao. Whoa, Slavia Praha is getting knocked out the first round, guys. It's going to be long for them. It's not going to be a good one for Slavia Praha. They're not going to have a good time at all, guys. It's going to be long. Manchester is out. The big guns, the big boys in the building, and we are here. Let's make it bigger because the kings of Europe, of the Europa League, are coming. Our draws are going to be announced. Here we go. We got Porto already. We also have a few teams as Rangers as well in our group. We got PAOK at home, Fenerbahce away, Border Glimt at home, Pilsen away, 20 at home, FSCP at home. Yes! We're going to mash this group up, guys. Yeah! Yeah! We're winning this group, bro. We're winning 7 games guaranteed. We're getting 7 games. We're winning 7 games. We're smashing Rangers at home. Porto, we'll do them dirty in their background. Yeah. PAOK, we're going to mash up them with Shola Shoretiri on the team. We're going to slap up Fred and Fenerbahce along with Amrabat. You know what I mean? Border Glimt is going to be Glimt. Victoria Pilsen is going to cry. 20 is going to be 10. And FSB, well, bro, that's just going to be the youth team banging through, guys. So, let's go. Tottenham get Roma. They get Hungary team. They get Karabag. Galatasaray. Wow. Tottenham also has Rangers and Roma. I think Tottenham is going to get banged up, bro. Tottenham might be losing some of those games on the trot. They're not used to it. You know what I'm saying? Azakapma, Fenerbahce, Karabakh, Galatasaray, Elfsborg at Hoffenheim. They're going to guarantee lose 4 or 5 of those games. We're not going to be worried about Tottenham, guys. Lazio is next. Lazio is next. Let's see what's going on with Lazio. Let's make it a little smaller because, you know, they're not united. Big teams are big teams. We do it for the kings of the Europa tournament. Braga, they got Porto. They have Ajax. They have Sociedad. They have Ludogorets. They got Nice, 20. Wow, and Dynamo Kiev. Lazio's got a strong first 4 games, guys. Strong first 4 games. Do you actually think we're going to lose to Border Glimt? We're going to beat Border Glimt like about 5-0, y'all. Trust me. We got a good group. This is the best group we could hope for. Trust what I say. Ajax is next. Ajax have drawn Lazio and Slavia Praha. Let's see who they get next. The former team of Erik ten Hag. Will they get Man United as well? No, they won't. They get Galatasaray, Karabag, Real Sociedad, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Besiktas, RFS, and Lazio, guys. It's big games. Big games, guys. Big games. Big up to Drex in the building. What's good, Drexy? Fix,
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Big up, everybody. How you doing?
Chilling, guys. We have 9 more teams that are going to find out what's going on with their fixture list, guys. Let me review it for you guys to see so far. Fix, mute your mic if you have a chance, bro. There's a lot of noise in the background. Just let me complete the draw and then we'll talk about it, bro. Right? Sorry. These are the current predicted fixtures so far, guys. Roma, Man United, as you can see on the screen, all of their fixtures. Take screenshots if you need to. These are our opponents. These are the current selections. Now they're doing the second round of part 2. And now it's Maccabi Tel Aviv, guys. And they have gotten, let's see who they have gotten. They have Porto already and Ajax as well. And the other 6 opponents are being drawn. Real Sociedad, Braga, Midtjylland, Bode Glimt, RFS, and Besiktas. What a tough fixture list for Maccabi Tel Aviv. It's going to be a difficult run for that team coming. Wow. Wow. Galatasaray, Real Sociedad, Slavia, Lazio, and Ajax. Bro, it's going to be tough for those teams, bro. It's going to be tough for Maccabi Tel Aviv. And up next, it's Fenerbahce, Fred, and Amrabat Specialos. Let's see what's going on. You know, we're already going to go there to smash them up. Let's see who else is going to be there for Fenerbahce. Slavia Praha is there. Let's see their 6 random. And they get Lyon, AZ Alkmaar, Union SG, Midtjylland, Athletic Bilbao, and FC 20 are also drawn for Slavia Praha. Not a bad fixtures for them. They are going to lose to Man United, but let's see how they do with the rest of their fixtures. It's looking pretty interesting. Some exciting games across Europe, to be fair, and they did promise excitement. They did promise big games. I knew we were getting it, bro. From the moment I saw Amrabat going to Fenerbahce, I was like, Fred, Amrabat, it's going to be next. Fenerbahce, the Hungarian champions, are next. Let's check them out. Fenerbahce, they already have Tottenham and Frankfurt. Let's see. AZ Alkmaar, PAOK with Shola Shoretiri, Dynamo Kiev, OG Nice, and Anderlecht will join them. Yo, guys, we're going to be playing against Shola Shoretiri. Sure, he's going to hate to see Man United. Now it's up to PAOK and Shola Shoretiri as they see the rest of their fixtures, knowing that they already got Man United and Slavia Praga and Fenerbahce. Let's see who they get next. Real Sociedad, Victoria Pilsen, Galatasaray, FSCR, and they got RFS, guys. Shola is going to be crying tears when Ethan Wheatley bags against PAOK. I'm telling you now, he's going to be seeing Ethan Wheatley and Toby Collier, probably Harry Amas, and he's going to be grinding his gears because, you know what, they're going to get smacked up. Jose is going to get smacked, bro. Trust me. Ten Hag season. Ten Heisenberg. Smash the like in the comments. Did you not see the poll, guys, running? Up next, Braga. Braga is next. They already have Lazio, Roma, and Maccabi Tel Aviv. They just got Olympiacos, Bode Glimt, Union SG, Hoffenheim, and Ellsworth. Braga with a decent fixture list. The first 2 games seemingly that they will lose, but they have a good run for the last 6. I think it's doable for Braga. I think they've done themselves a fair in the last of the draw. You know what I mean? Although, you know, PAOK could turn up against them after getting thrashed. Who's next? Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad is next. They already have Ajax, Lazio, PAOK, and Maccabi Tel Aviv, guys. They will play. Let me see who they will play next, guys. Big up, big up. We're almost there. Dynamo Kiev, Victoria Pilsen, Anderlecht, and OG Nice. That's an easy group for Real Sociedad. An easy group, I would say. Easy group. I thought my brother wasn't going to pull up, but he's here. Banks in the building. What up, Themba Banks? Olympiacos is next. The winners of the Conference League last season are here. Let's check them out. They also won the Youth Conference League as well, the Youth League as well. Olympiacos have Rangers, Porto, and Braga already. Let's see who's next as the button has been pushed. Lyon, Karabag, Malmo, 20, and FSB. Yo, the host was coughing just like me. Everyone has this flu, guys. Big up.
Big up, everybody, man. What have I missed? What have I missed, man?
Yo, United was drawn. We're drawn against. We're going to be facing 3 former United players, bro.
Are you serious?
Yo,
Is
we're
Fred
playing
among them?
against Rangers, PAOK, and Fenerbahce.
Okay. Wow.
Azia Akman
Interesting.
is next, guys. Let's see who they're going to draw. Azia Akman is next. They already have Roma, Tottenham, Fenerbahce, and Sevenevaros. Let's see who's next. The final 4. Galatasaray, Ludogorets.
That's a tough one for Tottenham right there.
Athletic Bilbao,
Where I still don't understand how this thing works.
Elfsborg is the final team for Azakma. Not a bad start. I think they're going to lose at least 4 or 5 of their group games. Roma, Tottenham, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, Bilbao. They will definitely be the most difficult fixtures for that team going forward, guys.
Mark, pause. Don't we have Fenerbahce in our group?
Yeah, we do actually, bro. I just said that just now.
I know. I'm just seeing again.
Lyon is next, guys.
Oh my.
Olympic
Frankfurt,
Lyon.
Rangers, Olympiacos, and Fenerbahce are the teams that they have already drawn. Let's see who is the final 4 for Lyon. Ludogorets, Besiktas, Karabag, Hoffenheim are the final 4 for Lyon, guys. Big up to them. They got a decent group, I'd say. The first 4 fixtures, very difficult. Maybe 1 or 2 winnable. Hoffenheim will be a challenge at the end. Maybe even Besiktas. But Ludogorets and Karabag, I think they're going to smash them through. It's going to be one of those interesting groups of football, guys. Who is next? Karabag or Galatasaray? Which one of those teams are next? Could it be Pilsen or Bodo Glimt, Kiev or SG, Ludogorets or Midtjylland? Could it be Bilbao or Malmo? What about Hoffenheim, guys, and OG Nice? Right, so the hosts are changing their roles as they get ready. Big up to them. Big up to everyone from Mental Ball Game. Salute to the panel. Drex, how come we have Morgan Freeman voices on today? He's trying to ask you, really want to know. You know what I mean? I'm asking for a friend as well. So the last part, the part 3 now. Karabag, Galatasaray, Victoria Pilsen, Bodo Glimt, Malmo, Dynamo Kiev, Ludogorets, Midtjylland. They're going to be drawn right now. Let's see how it goes, guys. Salute to GB. Big bro. Big up. Let's see who's first. And it's Union SG. Union San Juras, whatever. Sorry. Don't try and open. I'm not offending anyone there. Pick up. Roma, Rangers, Braga, and Fenerbahce are their 4-set preset. Let's see who are the final 4 opponents as the button has been pushed. Bodo Glimt, Midtjylland, OG Nice, and FC20 round up the group for Union Saludias. And it's one of those things where it's going to be an interesting situation. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. Big up to them. They have a tough game. It looks like relatively high competition for them. Fenerbahce, Nice, 20, Rangers, and Roma stand out. Bodo Glimt as well in that group. Midtjylland should be also good. Ludogorets is up next. As speaking about them, let's see who are their group. Slavia Praha, Lazio, AZ Alkmaar, Lyon already in their group. Let's see if they get more depth or will it be, dishonor.
Bro, you gotta get leaked for that, bro.
Depth as in depth, depth, like, you owe someone depth or dishonor, you know what I mean? Oh, they got Midtjylland, Victoria Plzen, Athletic Bilbao, and Anderlecht. Oh my goodness. It looks like a tough run of fixtures. I see at least 4 games there that I don't expect them to win, but you never know what can happen, and that's the good beauty of football. Malmo is next, the blue and white, the Swedish champions. They already have the likes of Rangers, Slavia Praha, Olympiacos, and Ferencváros as their league group members. Let's see who are the final 4 as the button is pushed. Galatasaray joins them, Karabag, FC20, and Besiktas. Wow. Malmo, it looks like Bible. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Malmo. It looks like you're going to get knocked.
Good side, though.
No, they're a good side.
No. They're a good side. The only team.
Galatasaray is next. As you know, Galatasaray beat Man United last year in the Champions League. They already have Tottenham, Ajax, PAOK, AZ Alkmaar, and Malmo. Let's see what the final 3. And they're home to Elfsborg, RFS, and Dynamo Kiev. Wow. Interesting group there. I think it looks pretty tough for Galatasaray, though I expect them to probably emerge out of that in a strong fashion. Most difficult fixtures for me would look like Tottenham, Ajax, PAOK, and possibly Malmo. Dynamo Kiev, the old school, long time history, one of the big teams back in the day, back again. Dynamo Kiev, Lazio already there, Roma, Ferencváros, Real Sociedad, and Galatasaray. Let's see what the final 3. It's looking like RFS, Hoffenheim, and Galatasaray. Victoria Pilsen, RFS and Hoffenheim will be joining them. So that's the final group for Dynamo Kiev. Let's go as we move on to Midtjylland, who already have the likes of Frankfurt, Porto, Fenerbahce, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Union Saludias, Ludogorets. Let's see their final 2. It looks like the final 2 are coming in now. FSB and Hoffenheim will be joining them, guys. It's going to be interesting. And as we move now, see who they have. Frankfurt, Eintracht Frankfurt, Porto, Fenerbahce, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Hoffenheim. Those games, it's not looking good for them, bruv. It's not looking good. It looks like an early exit for them. And Karabag already drawing Ajax, Tottenham, Lyon, Olympiacos. Well, Malmo means it's pack your bags, don't unpack them. You're already going to be just there for the vibes. Bodo Glimt comes in, FSB and Elfsborg. Oh my goodness. Karabag, Yeah, just keep your bags packed, guys. Keep your bags packed. You know what I mean? Do like if you're just on a temporary stay. One night in, one night out. You know what I mean? Don't unpack anything. It's gonna be long, guys.
More
Big
like
up to you,
more like
Congo.
more like transit, but
Bro, they're gonna be in transit, bro. They're just touristy. They're taking, you know, carry a bag. You know what I mean? Carry your bag with you, guys, because it's not gonna be here to stay. It's a short visit.
But
you know
they're
what I
a
mean?
decent side though. But they're a decent
They're
side.
decent, but look at the teams they're up against. Bodo Glimt is next, guys. And they already have Porto, Man United, Maccabi Tel Aviv, and Braga joining them. Karabakh, Union, Belgrade, Besiktas, and OG Nice. And they get 2 teams from the Ineos group. 2 teams, the Ineos sister clubs, will be facing Bodo Glimt. Well, you know what's going to happen there. It's going to be back-to-back destruction. I don't think Bodo Glimt might be making it out of that group alive. Let's look at Victoria Plzen. They have a difficult look at that fixture list of Victoria Plzen, guys. Wait, what happened there? Man, hate the reset button. Hate the reset button, guys. Sorry about that. Pressed it by accident. Victoria Plzen. Oh my goodness. What's happening there? What's this? What's this? Shit.
You went to see the squad.
All right, let me stop sharing for a second, guys. Let me go back. Let me get back to the situation first. Sorry about that. I double clicked. My bad, guys. I apologize. You know, I'm not perfect. Don't laugh at me. I'm extra hyped as well, too. I'm extra hyped, guys. Telling you.
Please, am I coming out clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Victoria Plzen. Let's see. Victoria Plzen lost them. Okay, so they drawn Athletic Bilbao, Anderlecht. They have Dynamo Kiev as well. Man United, Eintracht Frankfurt as well in their groups, guys. Yeah, they're on a tour of a string of defeats. If you look at their fixture list, guys. You know what I mean? A tour of a string of defeats. Let's see who's next.
Please.
It looks like Besiktas. Yeah.
All our home games are which teams? Sorry, Mark.
Just now, we'll talk about that after. Let me continue the draw now, bro. 1 second. So Besiktas is there, Frankfurt, Ajax, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Lyon, Malmo, Bodo Glimt, Athletic Club Bilbao, and FC20 will be their opponents. A difficult fixture list for Besiktas. The first 4, they might win 1. The last 4, it's going to be a difficult one. Let's see what goes on with Besiktas. They're a top team, let's not forget. Up next is Hoffenheim. This is a team that's not too far from where I'm at. I've seen a few of their games, and they've got Tottenham, Porto, Lyon, Braga, Dynamo Kiev, Midtjylland, FSB, and Anderlecht. I think they will win the last 5, but the first 3, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they can stun Tottenham and win and get a victory on the fly. It might be very interesting to see if that could be done. It will be certainly go well for us. Yeah, Bodo Glimt got both Ineos own clubs. Maybe they just want them out, or they are trying to, you know, take them out of the league that they're in so that, you know, maybe another Ineos club could win that league. You never know. Chatting shit, guys. Sorry, I'm chatting too much shit today.
No, I
chatting
think
too much shit.
It's a case of maybe Ineos wants to get them as well. So might just conquer
Probably Ineos wants to get them as well. You never know. Good suggestion there. You know, it's something that we didn't think about. Let's see who's next. Up next. Elfsborg is drawing, and they have Roma, Tottenham, Braga, AZ Alkmaar, Karabakh, Galatasaray. Wow, difficult round. They got a lot of big teams there.
Nice.
A lot of big teams.
Ooh.
Atletico Club Bilbao and OG Nice as well. Looks like they're already on a tour for a visitor rights.
Yeah,
they're not going to be in the tournament long. Their visa has not been stamped for more than 6 weeks. You know what I mean? Quick in and out of the
Visa on arrival.
You know what I mean?
Imagine.
You know. Now let's get to Athletic Club Bilbao. Let's see what Nico Williams and his crew is going to do. Can they do anything? Well, it looks like they got a decent list. They got Slavia Praha. They might win at home. Roma away is going to be difficult for them. AS Akmar should be a win. Fenerbahce loss. Victoria Pilsen win. Ludogorets win. Elfsborg win. Besiktas loss. Probably could be like that. Let's see if they qualify. Anderlecht is next. Come get you, Christian Eriksen. Stop wasting time. You need him for Porto, Slavia Praha, Ferencváros, and Real Sociedad, or else you're going to go out the tournament, just like the team I spoke about before. Ludogorets is next. Pilsen, Hoffenheim. Yeah, Hoffenheim is beating you guys up for sure. Trust me on that. RFS, don't know too much about them. But I can tell you what, they're losing to Porto, Ferencváros, Real Sociedad, and Hoffenheim. I can tell you for free. I can tell you guys for free. Now, FCSB is drawing their opponents. Of course, you know they have Manchester United, Rangers, Olympiacos, PAOK, Midtjylland, Karabakh, and Hoffenheim. Who is the last one to join them? RFS. Yeah, well, I mean, at least they gave them 4 games that they could possibly compete with.
That's some Labian team right there, bro.
Yeah, they gave them 4 teams that they could possibly compete with, like Midtjylland, Karabakh, RFS, maybe PAOK, but the rest, they're going to get smashed up, bro. Imagine the open day fixture at home. You get 7, you get 9 from Man United. 9. It's going to be a drubbing, man. It's going to be destruction.
Like what Compost Muff is saying, right? A few teams gonna get embarrassed in this one. Like it's one of them. I don't know why UEFA decide to do something like this, bro.
OG Nice is next. Rangers, Lazio, Real Sociedad, Ferencváros, Bodo Glimt, Union SG, FC20, and Elfsborg. A pretty decent run of fixtures for OG Nice. I think Rangers will be a difficult game, as well as Bodo Glimt, maybe even FC20, Lazio, and Real Sociedad. There's only really 3 teams I see there that, you know, look like easy wins. And yet still, they might be knocked out before Man United. You know, they should have just sold us Jean-Claire Todibo. But in fact, they did want to do us dirty. You know, even if they're the sister club, they didn't like the big brother. So here's what. Get knocked out early. See you later. You know what I mean? That's what you get for not helping Man United. This is what you get. You know what I mean? You cannot feel sorry for these guys. They would have done it to us regardless.
No, but we were not serious, bro. We should have got him last season.
We didn't have the money, bro. Now, let's take a review. Let's take stock of what's happening with these teams here, guys.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Let's go one by one.
Please do not
one by one.
Do not bring up the blue screen, the one that had that blue background. Just leave it this way, because that one confuses me, bro.
Which one, bro? Which one are you talking about?
Do you know the one they have
picture list on it?
Yeah. I don't want that one, bro. That one looks like
bro. I'm using this one.
Flight schedule.
All right, let me just check out the last team being drawn, bro. RFS and Elfsborg. The RFS has a difficult fixture list of Ajax, Frankfurt, PAOK, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Galatasaray, Dynamo, Anderlecht, and FCSB. So does Elfsborg with Roma, Tottenham, Braga, AS Alkmaar, Karabakh, Galatasaray, Nice, and Athletic Bilbao. So you can already see some of the whipping boys in this tournament, guys. It's going to be a difficult situation. A lot of these teams going to be here for a vacation, a touristic visit. They're going to be enjoying seeing the sights while crying at nights. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, guys. Wow. Seeing the sights while crying at nights. I couldn't say it any better, guys. You know what I mean? All right, bro. Don't stress. Don't stress. Big up to you, bro.
Too much ginger. Mark is on some ginger tea, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm drinking ginger tea. The brain cells are brain selling this morning. I'm hyped. I'm ready. Big up to Evangelist Richard Sapeur de France. Yo, are you backing OG Nice, brother? Hopefully you get out of your group, because I would like to see you in the semifinals just to give you 6 and say, hold that, little sis. You know what I'm saying? Hold that, little sis. Yeah. It's bro. I'm on my villain arc this season, guys. There's only banter and hate for the rivals. There's no friendly rivalry this season. It's Man United versus every single one of these these rivals, bro. You know, let's keep United for last. Let's go from the bottom down, guys. Let's go from the bottom down. Let's examine this from the bottom down. Let's look at the whipping boys first. RFS and Elfsborg, guys. This is the current fixtures for RFS and Elfsborg. RFS, we spoke about it. They're going to be facing Ajax, Frankfurt, PAOK, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Galatasaray, Dynamo Kiev, Anderlecht, and FCSB. Elfsborg will be there. They're facing Roma, Tottenham Hotspurs, Braga, AS Akma, Karabakh, Galatasaray, OG Nice, and Athletic Club Bilbao. Now, the next up on that list is Besiktas. Besiktas, who will be facing Eintracht Frankfurt, Ajax, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Lyon, Malmo, Bodo Glimt, Athletic Bilbao, and FC20. Difficult fixtures, but they might make it through. You never know how the luck of the draw goes. Hopefully they find a four-leaf clover, but they're not the Irish. It's not going to be a good one. You know what I mean? FCSB is another team. I don't know too much about them, but they got Man United, so that's an open day destruction. It's going to be like the Independence Day when the aliens came. Boom. On the capital, there's going to be dropping nukes on them because it's going to be a big scoreline. I'm predicting 10-0 Man United win. What? And then they, you know what I mean? United are going to make the mincemeat of this team, bro. I can see it now, bro. I can see it now, bro.
That Romanian, I think they're the Romanian side, the Romanian team. I don't think they're that bad, bro. I don't think so.
They're gonna get murked. Let's keep it moving.
Is this Stuart Bucharest? Stuart Bucharest is not a bad team. Oh. They are good.
That's not Start Bucharest, bro. Start Bucharest. Wait. FCSB? Hold on.
No, that's Bucharest. That's Bucharest, I believe.
FCSB is not Start Bucharest, bro. FCSB. Yeah, that's Sparta, bro. That's some Sparta team. That's not Start Bucharest, bro. That's FC Steaua. That's Steaua. That's a Latin team. Bucharest is a different team, bro. And they face Rangers Olympiacos.
What league are they playing?
I believe it's the Latvia.
That's Star Bucharest, bro. That's Star Bucharest. FC.
I'm telling you, still Bucharest.
Yeah, still Bucharest. Romanian
this
league,
is FC
right?
Star, bro. What are you talking about?
No, the
bro, they are the people. Oh. I'm telling you, they are good.
Okay, all right, cool. My bad. Anyway, they're gonna get
United for putting 6 past them, though.
10. I say 10. If you say 6, I still say 10. You know. Let's look at what we have, bro. Let's just look at United. Let's just, guys, because y'all making me, I feel like y'all just want to get to United. So let's just get to United, right? Let's zoom it in. United front and center, guys. This is our fixture list. I wonder if the tickets going on sale yet, bro. For these games, bro. I need to get tickets, bro. I need to get tickets, guys.
Rangers, Porto, PAOK, Fenerbahce.
I want to know look at them. Look at the team here. That's Stuart Bucharest now. Look at their real name here. I've seen it.
All right, but they're not the Star Bucharest at all times, bro. What are you saying?
I don't think so.
What are you saying? Talk to me, guys. Tell me what you guys.
We have 20
Rangers.
Please, I want to know. I want to know who the people who are playing at home, please.
See them with the home.
You
with
see
the
the house
sign.
symbols. All the green
sign,
symbols are our home games.
Huh?
All the green symbols are our home games.
Oh.
The flight symbol is the away one. The green house is the home. Then the flight.
So Mark, beating those people 10-0 at home is not doable. I'm telling you.
What?
And it's only reported that will give us a headache, as I'm seeing it. And Fenerbahce, because I watch their games at home.
No, Fenerbahce would be tough.
I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds.
Fenerbahce would be tough because it's Mourinho.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah, and is it true that left back went to Brighton?
Well, the Kadioglu one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Oh God of mercy! What is man doing?
No, I don't think,
for how much?
Fix. I don't think that United actually were looking for a left back they didn't think it to be a priority this season or this window. Let me rephrase this window. So maybe the January one or next season, right? Prof Mark will get you in. He's got the keys. Maybe the January transfer window on next summer, but I don't think it was something that they wanted to do this season. Don't forget, we still have Malasia, who's been on grass training.
Man, with what is happening? Do you see the kind of? I don't think we are seeing the kind of setup Premier League is bringing this time around. A lot of things are with big squad.
I know. I hear your fear. I could sense your fears. But the thing is, we still have players that could we could push for the Premier League. I think going to games like FC 20, all right, if I pronounce it correctly, Victoria Pleasant and FC Bucharest, right? I think we could start the likes of Amas, if he's included in the squad. We could start them out games like this, especially the home one, the ones we have at home, right? So
I don't want us to neglect this team. So the only team that are not ready.
No.
The only team that are not ready here. Let me just keep this up. The only team that I see inside this place that are not ready is probably Victoria Presim, FC 20, and Bodo Grims. The rest of maybe Power. That Romanian guy that we are looking at their home, they are very strong. I'm telling you the honest. I
know, but it doesn't mean that we can't put on a squad that could actually fight, like get a win.
No, I'm just saying in the sense of if you watch what happened to Chelsea yesterday, because if we go outrightly to with a young squad, the way you are saying it is going to backfire.
No. Fix. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we should put a young squad. I'm saying we could mix up where you have Amas playing left back, Dolo right back.
Hold on. You see all this talk about thing. We have to secure the top 8 spot first. It no mix up and rotate. No nonsense about no youth, nothing. We have to win the first 6 games first, and then we can play youth men. You understand?
Yes.
Mark,
that's what I'm saying.
Mark, you were not listening to the conversation. Man was screaming, why did we get the left back from Fenerbahce, right? That we have.
No.
He's a right footer. This is why we was never going to get him.
That's what I was trying to explain to him, that with games, there's some games that we could actually still mix up the likes of Amas, right? I'm not saying we should start them. No, I'm just saying there are some games where those guys can come in. For the Premier League, would have players to actually deal with those ones. So I was just pointing out. Go ahead, Omar.
And in for Gutierrez at the same time.
I know you wanted to get Freddie Cariogo. I didn't want him here. I didn't want him here because he's a baller. He's on a high trajectory, and you want to bring that standard down. Nah, I don't want that here. So far this whole group, listen, I don't see us finishing first.
You what?
We should finish first. We should finish first, right? I don't think we are.
It's not a group, right? But it's not really a group, right? But it's basically like it have 8 teams. That is the top 8 and the bottom 16. So basically, what we have to do is try to win at least 6 or 7 games to guarantee that we're in the top 8.
I don't think we. I think we win 4 or 5.
Who you think we losing against?
I still losing to Fenerbahce, Porto, Rangers, and Basel.
Rangers?
Yes.
At Old Trafford at home. For what?
Just remember,
who's saying this thing? This person is not a United fan.
Icons, bro.
I already said the team I see us losing to. So you could disagree all you want. I'm not going back and forth with you.
Old Trafford.
Let me continue. I see as the what team? The PAOK 20. I see us beating 20 because they are Eredivisie. I see us beating Bold. We might tie against them. And PAOK, we might beat them. And Victoria, I don't know. I haven't seen them at all. And that's about it.
This is just my opinion. We beaten Rangers we beaten all the teams at home. for sure. Guaranteed is a home game at Old Trafford. We'll smash up all them teams, bro. We beaten Pilsen and Stow. The two tough games really is Fenerbahce and Porto for me because them are away.
Yes.
And that's the honest how I looking at it, bro. We winning all the home games. The two tough games is Fenerbahce and Porto. And if we could beat Porto away in that first run of games, because Porto is game week 2, if we could win the first 3, if we draw against Fenerbahce, cool, because we at home next game, beat Bodo Glimt, beat Pilsen, beat 20 at home, and bam, finish the game strong. So we can afford to lose one game, in my opinion. If we lose to Porto or Fenerbahce, I won't be too mad, but I looking at the rest of fixtures as wins. Because based on the home games and our strength at home, we should be winning all the home games, in my honest opinion.
I hope so.
One of the games I think might be tricky for United, right? It's the Bodo Glimt one, the away one. Might be tricky. But
what away one?
When we go away to Bodo Glimt.
We're not going away to no Bodo Glimt.
No, we're home. We're home.
It's one fixture.
So it's one
this
fixture.
Is all the fixtures we play, and then we qualify for the group stage. It's one game.
There's
team.
no home and away on this one.
Bro, the only home and away. I explained it just now. I ask if you understand. The home and away is for the knockout round of 16.
The knockout round. Oh, okay.
So you're playing one game. You're playing 8 games.
It's like a league format or something.
It's league.
It's
Rangers at home, Porto away. POK at home, Fenerbahce away, Bodo Glimt at home, Victoria Pilsen away, 20 at home, fair. Victoria Star.
How is it not fair? It's fair. Everybody is having 4 games at home. So why is it not fair?
Why I say it's not fair? Imagine a Bodo Glimt coming to Old Trafford, bro. They'll get soaked.
Who cares?
They also have other teams at their own home.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying imagine a Bodo Glimt or an FC20 or a PAOK coming to Old Trafford, bro.
There's gonna be upset.
When you are in a men's league, you have to become a man.
Okay. It's gonna be one of those upset and like, oh, we shouldn't lose. It's gonna be a domino effect.
So Omo, if I to get you correctly, so you were thinking one either Rangers, PAOK, 20 or Glimt could actually pull an upset at Old Trafford, right?
Bro, man.
Yes. No. I don't see. You know what? Add 20 to the later. I see some upset at home.
Hold on. Let's carry on smartly, because bro, I ain't seeing no logic where you're talking. I could understand if we was away. I could understand and totally agree. All the teams away will give us a little bit of trouble because we are away.
Mark, let him finish.
Like I see some team putting some random upset out of nowhere.
But not for United.
Out of nowhere, some random upset. I don't know who it is, but one of these away team will put a random upset, and I think it's gonna be Rangers.
Mark, put that up. Bring that back up.
Mark, that's his opinion. But I'm not thinking that he's up.
I know Martin.
I'm not seeing his objective inside his opinion.
Look at what Smurf is saying.
I don't even know if he watches Rangers. Do you watch them this season? I've watched Porto this season. I've watched Fenerbahce this season 3 times. You know, I don't think
he was at home or away.
I don't think.
No, this was Wembley.
Real right. So it happens away, but not at Old Trafford, bro. Old Trafford, bro. Really?
No, but if this is like what you guys have explained to me and I get it correctly now, bro, I don't see us losing any of these home games. This 4 right here, nah. Pleasant away should be tricky, but that would be a win. I might not call any game comfortable win.
Bro, prison away, we are taking it. I followed them this season. They are not good. They're not good. Prison. That's the kind of game that I say, well.
There is a game where United men like Anthony go and rack up 4 and 5 G.
The only game there that I can tell you, Mark, the only game that I can tell you, I've seen them. You see that Steaua Bucharesti? They are very stubborn. I've seen their game. I see Porto's game this season. I've seen Fenerbahce 3 times this season. And I've seen this Stuart Bucharest. They have this kind of fighting spirit, fighting to the end. So that's a big problem on their own side. And see what majority, the Romanian national team, majority of their players were inside that team.
Smop was
guys,
asking a question.
One second, guys. Drop the questions in the comments, guys. Just add a little Q in front of them so I could highlight them. Right?
Yeah.
We're just talking about this now, but we're going to go into your questions. And don't forget, guys, if you guys want to predict the wins, you know what I mean? We'll keep a score of it, or something like that. Or we could do that later. We could have a predictor league for the Europa game live on the channel when from next week we'll start that, guys. You know what I mean? The fixtures are out. But big up to you guys coming in. Drex, go ahead, bro.
I think is it Courtney French had a question. He said, which team do you think okay, bring it up.
Which team do you think have a strong enough to make the quarterfinals and semifinals? Well, let me make this a little smaller, guys, so we could get all the teams in here. You know what I mean? Like try and get all the teams in there. So for me, you're looking at them basically the big teams. You know what I mean? You might see an upset like a Besiktas coming in, creeping in somewhere, maybe a Hoffenheim or a Bilbao creeping in. Maybe you know what I mean? I think.
Can we get in the fixture format?
Hold on.
Because
go ahead and talk now by the time now, guys, because I want. Check this out here and see.
For me, right? I hear your sentiment. Almost still feeling like
because Olmo is Eric Ten Hag out, bro. He gone. Team gonna be good against United, bro.
He's not convinced yet. Maybe when we start putting teams to the sword, 3, 4.
But I mean, just look at some of the quality of these teams, bro. It's kind of a little bit ridiculous to say, well, that these teams going to be giving United a lot of trouble.
I tell you something. For PAOK FC, that PAOK, right? If we could afford to even play the Eton Whitley and stuff, they're coming to Old Trafford. The Old Trafford environment, right, would suck them in, bro. They would just be. They'll be like, "Yo, we at Old Trafford. Let's just enjoy this while we can right now."
Let me even tell you, PAOK. I think they are the champions of Greece League last season.
They're champions.
No, Panathinaikos, bro. Panathinaikos.
Is it Panathinaikos?
No, Panathinaikos was the champions. PAOK was the champion.
PAOK was it?
They are the champions. I have a lot of Nigerian players there, and I think United can go past those people. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have that picture thing up yet, bro. So they don't really have it like the view all matches kind of things start up yet. So that probably will be released in the next half an hour, 45 minutes, bro. So I can't bring that up to the stage. You're not going to get a view. But you could get the pot view, which I had up before. You could get this.
Oh, okay.
This is the best you could get right now.
Okay.
With the current pots and stuff. So basically, if you look at all of these for me, I would say my top 2 to get to the semifinals would be Man United and
quarterfinals, right? He said
quarterfinals. I would say quarterfinals. I would say Man United, Porto. I would say out of pot 2, I would say Real Sociedad and Fenerbahce. Pot 3, I would say probably Galatasaray and Malmo.
That Fenerbahce is even because of Mourinho. Because I don't think
they have Fred Amrabat, bro.
They have this bad guy that dealt with Man U last time. You remember him, the striker from Sevilla?
Bro, we didn't play Fenerbahce. We play Galatasaray.
No, we was talking about the striker from Sevilla.
Huh?
In the quarterfinals. Yes, Sevilla.
Oh, Europa League.
Yeah.
The season before.
Yes. They have that guy. What's his name? The guy from Morocco.
Alton Top.
No, not Alton Top. The other. His name keeps coming in and going like. It's not the racist.
Right, so that's the guys that
What,
I know
Mark?
you're talking about it,
You
guy. I know
don't
you're talking about Ben
you
Yedder
don't
or something like that.
you don't think Tottenham might go through?
I mean, if you see, I don't understand. For me, you gotta look at it like when you look at it like you're traveling 1 week, you have to play fixtures that week as well. It will have a tough fixture list coming up.
Sorry, Neseri, Nesiri, and Neseri Yusuf. They have this Yusuf guy.
Or Al Nasri.
Nesri,
He's
yeah.
well, bro.
No,
He's well,
that's
bro.
the guy. That's the guy. The guy is there.
I see Tottenham going through it. Hold up, isn't Lilden here? No, Lilden's the other one. What other French club is in here?
Guys, I'm seeing Tottenham struggling,
Leon.
because
Leon.
I look at their
Leon.
squad. I look at Tottenham squad. It's still very small,
Leon and Nice.
and they're still looking at selling some players.
Tottenham squad is big.
What's that?
It's not.
Spurs, their squad is bigger than us.
It's not that Tottenham squad not big, you know, bro. It's Tottenham lack experience in Europe, bro. They have no European pedigree. So it's dealing with fighting on multiple fronts while having to compete in the league. This is going to be the problem for teams like Tottenham and Arsenal this season, bro. This is
why a bigger squad is needed.
It's not about having a bigger squad alone, bro. Your club need to know how to deal with these things. Like, if you look at the last 4 or 5 seasons, Arsenal have been winning cups, every single domestic cup and European cup, to compete for a league that they couldn't win. And if you want to compare good managers, bro, you had to be able to balance on all fronts. Because you can't tell me Arsenal is such an amazing team when they get knocked out at every cup. You know what I mean? They get knocked out every season before almost everybody else in the top 6 domestically. So how good a team are they? How good a coach are they if they get knocked out at every domestic cup before every other team in the league? It means that they cannot fight on all fronts.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do get knocked out. Yes, they do get knocked out from all competitions like FA Cup, Carabao Cup. But then again, it seems like it's a team that's focused more on the league. And now this year they're gonna focus more on the Champions League.
Real Madrid can't get that excuse, bro.
It's not an excuse. I'm telling you what they're doing. They're focusing on the league and the Champions League. That's Partnership 1 and 2. FA Cup is 3. Carabao Cup is 4.
In the round of 16, we're talking about.
In your opinion, is that a good thing?
Wait, repeat that.
In your own opinion, focusing on just the Premier League like they've done in the last 2 seasons, is that
are you focused? Are you lose out on everything?
It's not just on a good thing, because again, last year I expected them to focus on the league and the Champions League, and they got knocked out of the Champions League. Same thing. I'm looking at other squad. This year is the year about squad depth. It's like I could see now I see why they went for Calafiori. Why they going for all these other players? Even though people saying that
they've got only 2 or 3 players in. Do you think they have the depth for the Champions League as well as the league and all the other cups?
Nah. They're focusing straight on league. I don't see them going for in the Champions League. But they're gonna go for one competition, and it just depends on what happened by January. January is the year that the define team fates pretty much.
But we're speaking about Tottenham right now. I know you're fan.
No, bro. By January, the top 8 will be predetermined. In January, the 2 games are playing in Europa League. Is the teams from 9 to 16.
Yeah. No, why I say that is January decide your fate, because by then you know if you're still in this competition or not. Because if you're still in this competition, you gotta go get more players. You have to get more players. You can't just be there with the same amount of players. Like if you're still in the competition, you gotta get more players in. Maybe on a loan, quick 6 months loan or something. You gotta get more players to go in those competitions. And that's it. And Drugs, that's why I was saying to you that Tottenham has a bigger squad than us. I'm not talking about pedigree. I'm not talking about experience. I'm just talking about bigger squad. That's it.
But we've seen what Ant tries to do with the squad, right? There's some players that by October, right? He's already.
I disagree. I disagree with him.
Fix. Let me just finish. By October, he tends to focus on his top 11. When I say top 11, he's already figured out his best 11, right?
Who's that?
Yes.
Who's that?
Ange.
Ange?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So
he focused on the top 11. He doesn't like to rotate.
doesn't like to rotate. That's the angle I'm going at now. So if he doesn't like to rotate, right, wouldn't that put strain on?
Drex, that's 100% be his downfall. I said this at the end of last year, going to this year. If he doesn't rotate, they should just get rid of him immediately because he doesn't rotate, doesn't change his style. It's gonna be his downfall. Because now the league know who you are. Have you made little tweaks to your habits? So if you don't, listen, you're gonna sink.
Because
You're gonna sink.
why I'm saying this, right? Because against Everton, there was this, he did it 3 times. There was a set piece where he had to move everybody to the center line. I'm like, bro, this is the same thing that Chelsea used to put 4 past you last season. Why?
Yep.
He's
too risky, and it's what like, bro. Like, I'm looking at this man, I'm like, listen, the potential is there, but your habits will let you down.
That leads back to what Mark was trying to say. If you're going to carry on like that into the European scene, right, where most of these people will do a lot of intensive research about how you play, even from the time at is it Rangers now? Where did he come from? Is it Celtic, yeah, from Celtic, right? So that's why I was asking, do we guys see Tottenham going through to the quarterfinal, or do you just feel like they might not be in habit enough in them to scale through? To
tell you, I haven't seen much of Ange this year that showed me that he has changed. So I like they might, but again, I haven't seen enough of him that like, oh, Ange has changed the way he plays football. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I know that. So all of that was playing at the back of my mind when I asked that question, because Mark quickly just said Man United, maybe Porto, right, or Roma. Even Roma on the other hand, I don't think Roma might have enough to go through, right? But
when I look at other teams, I'm like, how many players do they have? Do they have these? Do they have 21 players? Do they have 25 players? Do they have 26 players? Do they have the squad depth? Because again, you have to balance the league and this new league format. That's all I'm looking at.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
But again, some Manchester United fans that I've been talking to, they're like, "Oh, we need Bruno to play all games." I'm like, "Bro, you rotate this man. Like, I don't need him playing every game, please." And that's all I'm looking at. Rotate. There'll be some games where Bruno Fernandes will not play 90 minutes. But I do not expect him to play 90 minutes at all.
No, but I did say something about games like PAOK, games like FC20. Even if we're going away, I feel like those games, right, you should be able to rotate. Like, you should be able to rest key players. But again, you want to secure your point that would give you enough room to go into the next round. So you don't at the end of the day start trying to chase points, right? So you want to be, I think, more like lead from the front, like just give yourself a lot of room. So maybe towards the end, because towards the end of if you look at that list, right, we have some away fixtures that might be tricky, even to the small side, like place like Romania, right? So for me, play the best players that could secure the win as early as possible, then rotate. Because if we don't, somebody pointed it out earlier, we'll be prone to injury, open ourselves to a lot of injuries. So big squad, rotation, knowing when to start the kids and when to rest your key players would come into play this particular season. It's going to be an interesting season because the Europa League, the new format, the Champions League format, I know Mark talked about it yesterday, where if it's the UEFA Champions League, it's 1 week. The next week would be the Europa League, right? So it's going to be interesting. We're just going to see. I just want these. I don't know why they keep doing the whole thing, international break, but it is what it is. Just want international break.
Yeah, so far for the Premier League, I'm only looking at teams with depth. Like, if you're going so far, like if your wish is to go far and win the Champions League or the Europa League, it's just that you have the team depth to handle the Premier League. That's what I'm looking at, and most of them has it. Even City doesn't have the team depth. They all have to pull their youth out and like, yo, bro, Pep has to pull out the youth because he has no choice now. He has no choice.
Mark, do you think what I'm about to say is maybe it might come off funny. Do you think the fact that we're having a new type of format for these games has prompted us to actually go do the likes of Obi Martins, Kone, and the other kid from Crystal Palace?
Well, not really, because at the same time they're a little bit young. I mean, if you look at
They're 16.
yeah,
18.
they could play. They're 16, 17, they could play. But at the same time, you know what I mean, it's one of those situations where, you know, it's going to be our situation, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's going to be something more like a situation where United need to probably look into the market in January for a few more players to finish the season. I think we have a lot of young players. I think that's why we promoted some youngsters. I think, you know, this is why we might see some of them play in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully, I think United will be aiming to win the first 6-7 games of the Europa League. But in between, after winning a game, if we could score a couple goals to keep the victory comfortable, rotate the squad during the game, close out the game with the young squad, give them some experience so maybe they can start the last 2 games. Big up to Berba in the building. What's good, buddy? You know, Berba, I hit 1K, bro. So, you know, it's live. I had to tell Flying Pig that I hit 1K. I forgot to tell him. But, Berba, if you're on the channel while he's live, let him know I hit 1K.
Mark, bring up this Courtney's French comment right here. He's saying I don't think losing Wan-Bissaka and not getting Amrabat is a big loss in score because we lost Amrabat. Prof, let me just finish. We replaced Wan-Bissaka with Mazraoui.
Yeah.
So that strikes out, right? Amrabat was on loan. It's not like he was up, he was on loan, it was a loan player. So they saw enough of him and they decided to say, you know what, nah, we're not keeping this guy, right? It could be financial reason. That's the reason. Maybe that could be the reason why we didn't get him on, because I think he's on loan to Fenerbahce, right, with an obligation to buy for 13 euros. I don't think it's a loss, right? Because again, I go back, we have young Koila that could actually play a few of these games. So I don't think it's a loss. Temba, Omo, you're about to say something before I go for Temba.
No, I'm saying, I'm looking at it now that I see his format. I'm like, Ineos has done a mess up job, but they can fix it.
They've done a what?
Please,
what job is done is not enough.
They've done a messed up job, or what you said?
Yeah, done a mess up job is not enough.
Wow.
That's
a big statement, man.
Not enough.
Big up, bro.
What do you mean by that?
I think we need at least 2 more players.
Yo, but the window shots tonight.
Big up,
so
bro.
maybe...
Epic. It absolutely was.
Please. What is the Sancho situation?
I think Sancho is going nowhere. They're not going to sell him for £25 million unless it's cash up front today on deck. Why? Cash payment later. Cash up front. All has to be paid immediately. There's no Sancho deal unless it's cash up front today. He's not going. I don't think he's going to place.
And the bad thing about Sancho, is a waste of player. Like, we can't use him.
We will use him. We will use him.
Used, bro.
Courtney French. Mark,
listen.
bring this comment up. Courtney French. This Wan-Bissaka, bro. I'm gonna.
Bro, let me stop revising. If you
no. I want to address
barely
it.
cross a football in the air, bro. What are you talking about, bro? How you play right back, and can't make a cross?
This guy's trying to prove something that is not there. Wan-Bissaka is playing the same way he played at United. It's like you guys forget when a player is playing for United, or because of the way the state of the club is, all you guys see is the negative. Go watch Wan-Bissaka play for United. The same way he's playing right now is the same way he's playing. He played for United, bro. Don't make
many United fans are just like that. They're just negative, looking for something to drag the club down.
Big up, bro. I know there's a lot of rumors going around that Sancho is giving green light to Chelsea move. He's keen on joining, and that is all well and good, my bro. But
there's money on the
Chelsea,
table.
and I want to highlight this to everybody, because I think everybody feels because the player decide he wants to go to Chelsea, or someone says, oh, Sancho wants to go to Chelsea. Let's be honest. One, and I'll give you the facts of the matter. This is what's being said right now. Chelsea has not told Sancho that he is going to be given priority as a starter, which is one of his requirements for the deal. They have told him that he will be given squad rotational minutes and he has to fight for his opportunity. He's not really happy about that. This is why he rejected them a week ago. right? Second, I will let you guys know Chelsea's unwilling and unable to pay 25 million in cash if they sign Ivan Toney for Jadon Sancho. United not accepting a deal unless Chelsea pays 25 million up front. There's no deal for part payment now, part payment later, bro. This is what the reduced fee terms of that deal are. 25 mil up front or no deal. So just to highlight to you guys that if you hear that he's probably agent giving green light to Chelsea, all these things are cool and fine as well. And that's good. But as long as United own his contract, he's going nowhere unless Chelsea can pay 25 million pounds. So, and this makes it even worse because with Victor Osimhen going to Saudi Arabia, it means Ivan Toney is going to Chelsea on 400k per week.
No. But somebody just put something right here. He's going to Al
Hilal. He just
Ivan
for his
Toney
medical.
and Victor Osimhen are going to Al Hilal, both of them.
He says Ivan Toney arrives for his medical. I'm going to double check on that one though, but
I'm just going through it, man. I can see it. I just going
see
through
there.
it.
Ivan Toney arrived with medical in Central London ahead of possible move to Al Ahly.
Yeah.
Right. So
and
that's
cool. As well. I've also agreed terms with they've agreed terms with Napoli, but I think the league person they need. Yeah, they've agreed deal with Napoli, but I don't know.
Well, look at
Osimhen have not given the green light as yet.
Look at that now, guys. Two of the biggest strikers in football recently reported and touted, and neither of them going to a big club. They're going to Saudi. What I'd say to you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a fan of either striker, so I'll be honest about that and upfront. I'm not a fan of either of them. So to me, they found their level. That's just my honest opinion. I could be wrong and hating. I will say that.
No, this guy.
Wait a minute. Found their level. You're not going to disrespect Mr. Osimhen like that. We're here to get paid. We play football not because we love the game.
Bro, for the money, bro. For the money, bro. I'm not
having I don't know Osimhen. Osimhen is here for the money.
Bro, it's for the money, bro.
Osimhen was holding out to stay in Europe, but nobody is coming forward to pay the money. So it's not his fault. The guy wants to stay in Europe.
It's his fault because he's not ready to reduce his price, his wages.
No,
exactly,
bro.
Who is going to do that? Bro, if he stays in Napoli, he will be collecting 11 million. So he's wanting to reduce his wages. Has his this value dropped?
His value
has dropped. No, Osimhen's level has dropped, right? But the mistake Napoli,
How? Did you see him play?
Let me tell you something. The mistake Napoli made was to try to extend his contract, thinking that he would keep up that level and players would come, clubs would come in for him. So they wanted a youth release clause.
Last season he had an injury and he still scored up to 16 goals.
Yes, he did, but his levels has dropped.
When you're talking about Napoli made a mistake, Osimhen is also part of that mistake. Yes, Osimhen asked for increase in wages. And this is the reason why they gave him a new contract and they put a release clause of 130 million euros.
They offered him. He did not ask for it. They offered him and promised they are going to sell him this summer.
But nobody's coming for him now. There's nobody coming for him at that price, bro. There's nobody coming for him at that price, bro. Let's be honest.
It's not. Don't you know how Napoli used to do their deal?
I know.
Everybody knows the owners of Napoli.
I know. They are tough. They are tough to deal with, but it's either Saudi or nobody. Because Chelsea, Osimhen stated it categorically, he is not willing to reduce his wages. He's not taking any pay cuts to.
If he stays in Napoli, they will pay him that 11 million. 100%. So why should he go to Chelsea and reduce this?
I don't. Chelsea might ruin his career.
He was on the bench,
bro. Because I would say this, right? I as much as I don't rate Osimhen, I think the way Chelsea is playing might suit him. He's not, for me, he's not a prolific number 9. He's a kind of how to put it, boy, option number 9. He's work hard, he's win second balls, these kind of things. You know, he's not a prolific goal scorer. He's not like that number 9 target striker like a Raul was. You know what I mean? He's not prolific. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where he's a very good striker, and depending on the type of way a team play, he would suit them very well. You know, I wouldn't take Ivan Toney at United. He scored less open play goals in a single season than Højlund. And that, for me, that is unacceptable. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? And we already
Osimhen is a very, very good player. If you are saying that he's an injury prone, I can even a striker that can do a lot of things on his own.
So
I mean, it's what kind of things, bro? Like, okay, let's be honest, bro. Like, when we call a player a striker, I refer to players like Raul and Ibrahimovic and these kind of guys.
Let me tell you,
because it has different
right now,
it have strikers who strikers,
right now,
and then it have forwards, bro. So we have to separate the two things, because
as it is
many managers will pick Osimhen because these days managers are not looking for 16-yard boss striker.
No, don't fix. What you need to understand is this, man.
I would have.
The other day when having an argument on Twitter, I told somebody I will mention 10 strikers that are better than Osimhen, and I was challenged to mention 10.
Right now,
yeah. I would take Lautaro Martinez over Osimhen. Is as good as that. I will take Osimhen. The fact that
you don't rate Osimhen,
even with numbers, with numbers, Lautaro is better than him with numbers.
Listen.
Temba, don't do that.
Temba, don't do that. Before you guys continue, I'll let Temba run this round, right? I just want to say one thing.
Go and check Lautaro Martinez number. Go and check it before you want to talk to me. Check his number.
Forget the number.
I said by numbers is better than him.
What?
The fact that you guys don't rate a particular player doesn't make the player not good.
Okay, but what do you mean by that, Drex? What do you mean by that?
No.
You see, because here why, right? Here why I'm saying this, right? Just now, Temba, 1 second, bro. Here my definition for strikers and how I categorize strikers, right? When we look at the past strikers that we had, like the Michael Owens of this world, the Dwight Yorks, Andy Coles, you know what I mean? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Raul, Ronaldo. You know what I mean?
I don't rate Michael Owen a bit.
But I just call his name because some people do rate Michael Owen. You know what I mean? You know, guys like that, Berbatov and these guys have different profiles as strikers, right? But a striker was always referred to guys like Ronaldo. I'm talking about phenomenal number 9. I'm talking about guys like Raul and Pauletta. These Miroslav Klose, these clinical fellas who could dribble players, score goals. Number 9. These is bagmen, right? Now we have other strikers like a Zlatan, you know, like a Inzaghi, who industrious. You know what I mean? Poachers, goal poachers, and industrious players, right? Then we have other strikers who's link up players, more like, you know what I mean? Like we say, like I'm more like a Berbatov kind of player, and somebody who's link up with the rest of the team and come in and score goals. That's different types. But not all of them are strikers. Some of them are just forwards, bro. That's the reality of it.
Okay.
I gotta take that to class.
If you want to buy Martinez now, Inter Milan will be probably selling him 250 million.
I agree. Mark, what you just said, I agree with you. But I'm saying now, where do you fit Osimhen in all of your category that you just
I would put Osimhen as an industrial striker. Like, I wouldn't say he's a prolific goal scorer. I would say he's an
currently many managers will pick him, and he's going to score goals.
No, he will score goals. Don't take me wrong. I'm not saying he's not going to score goals, but he's more of an industrial forward. He's not prolific. He's not going to take the ball and score a banger. He's not doing that.
I have to take you people to class. I'm going to write an article about this.
Take us to class. Let Temba.
Oh, not today.
Temba, what's
do a definition on strikers, because all they rate men like Haaland and Osimhen. They don't stand in the same level and league with men like Raul, Batistuta, and these boys. And these is why I call
Osimhen is not a Haaland type of striker. Osimhen creates goals as well, wins penalties, and do a lot of things.
Temba, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Honestly, one thing about Osimhen is this, man, and this is something people don't really understand. And I've been saying this for a very long time. Osimhen is not clinical. Osimhen sometimes score goals because his scores can be mind-blowing, but I can tell you, technically, those goals came from nothing. Osimhen, the only thing Osimhen offers a team is pace and aggression. But when it comes to being technical, clinical, he doesn't have it.
When you say
And the reason
technical,
why I
I
mentioned,
disagree with you. The technical, I disagree with you. Clinical, a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
you know what I want to tell you? If Osimhen comes to Chelsea or Premiership, it will flop. I'm saying it to you.
I wish it could just happen.
The reason why I said he will flop in Premiership is this. One, Osimhen is injury prone. And the tempo of the game in the Premiership is very fast. It's going to make Osimhen in and out. Because when it comes back,
the guy played French League. If it is by tempo, the French League also has a tempo.
The French League is nothing to compare to the English Premiership.
We agree. But have you seen the players? Have you seen the players at Chelsea that would support Osimhen?
At Chelsea,
yes, they have.
Remove Jackson and put Osimhen there. You will see something.
Oh. I'll tell you this for free. I'll tell you this for free. If that price tag wasn't that high, if Osimhen still had wage range, his wages were within ranges that this club could pay, right? And he's willing to take a pay cut, bro. Not only Chelsea will be for him, not only PSG also were paying for him.
And a lot of teams will go for Osimhen because Osimhen is a different profile of striker we just never seen before, and Osimhen will fit well in Manchester United. He won't fit in Real Madrid. He won't fit in Real Madrid easily. It's not about what you want. It's not about what you want. It's not about what you want.
Yes.
Listen, Timber. It's not about what you want.
Madrid is struggling. Is he giving them a balance?
Timber is not about what you want. It's about what you need. It's about what you need. It's not about what you want.
Mbappe needs is just time to click. Because sometimes
but Osimhen cannot have a time. Osimhen cannot have a time. You don't want him in Madrid.
Bro.
I don't want him in Madrid. I don't want him. I'm sorry. I don't want him.
I agree with you. Let's move it back here, right?
Now, guys, I understand. I know nobody not for me. I being honest. I'm not saying Osimhen is a terrible player or anything like that. Far from it, right? I'm just saying that in the way I rank strikers, he's not in the elite level striker.
Please, Mark, when is our manager's press conference, please?
Oh, the manager's press conference is in 20 minutes, guys. Okay, I think it's in 20 minutes. I had to go, bro. I had to start that press conference, guys. All right, let me just push you guys straight through to the next stream, guys. Bro, what the hell? All that time going already, bro?
You didn't see that?
Yo, guys, we switching streams, guys. Let me drop the link in the comments one time. You guys just go straight to the Man United to the next stream. Let's continue with the manager's press conference as I bring it to you guys live. Your boy MarkN MUFCFAN bringing everything to you live, all the updates, bro. It looks like a whole day. I'm gonna be online for the entire day, guys. You know what I mean? Because after this, there's still some work to do, guys. If you're here, smash the likes. Here's the link. Go straight across. Get an early like in. Hopefully, Drex will join me. Mick is away on work. It's just gonna be me. Omo, if you want to listen to the press conference, I'll drop. Here's the link. I'll give you guys the link as well. Hold on 1 second.
Guys, I have to run. I have to get my Mark. I'll catch you on the road.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to the press conference one time, guys. So, guys, just jump right across. For those of you who want to join me, guys.
Guys, no, we're moving on to the next
private
stream.
Chat for you guys if you guys want it. No, bro. 1 second.
Vegeta.
Please, are we agreeing that we need Sterling with this Europa League these things now?
No,
I'm not. I will never agree.
Guys,
I can never
guys later.
Okay, are we agreeing that we need more signings?
Yeah, we need another signing, but you know what? Not Raheem Sterling. Guys, join me in the next stream. Let's go. Big up to everyone joining.
Baby.